This is the only way you're going to get there in time. So I said, well, I guess you're right. All right, I'll grit my teeth and my Delta. And so I thanked the man, gave him all his autographs for Aunt Mildred and Uncle Jack and so forth, you know. And got in my car, drove, parked my car, got on the shuttle bus, and went to the international terminal, and I started looking for Delta. Looked high, looked low, couldn't find Delta. I went to the information desk and I said, you know, Delta must really be ashamed of themselves. They hide themselves. What is Delta? I can't find them. And they said, you know, well, where are you flying to? I said, I'm flying to England. And they said, no, not on Delta you're not flying to England. I said, I am flying to, look at this ticket. As she looks at it, she says, sir, Cincinnati does not exist. It was so embarrassing. She said, the Delta to Cincinnati is flying from Terminal 5, right over there, in the other terminal. I said, thank you very much. And I got my ticket back, and I rushed out of the international terminal, and I saw Terminal 5 over there, and well, I'm a runner, my luggage is light. I'm going to jog over there, and I trotted over there with my luggage to Terminal 5, and of course, Delta was there, and there were lines, one great big long, of course, Delta always has long lines, long lines. And so I went trotting up and stood in line. I was nice and early, so I had plenty of time. It was a 12:30 flight. So I got in line, got to the desk, and gave the woman all my documentation. And she said, sir, these tickets are not paid for. I said, oh, no, the people in England never paid for it. It's got to look up your records. And she said, no. She went through her computer. They're not paid for. And then it dawned on me, oh, of course. It's that British Airways flight from yesterday that was paid for. So I said, can you phone British Airways at the international terminal and have them transfer that British Airways ticket to this one? And she phoned them, and she said, sorry, they won't just transfer a ticket because I called them. And I said, well, oh, you're right. I mean, I'll go there and retrieve that old ticket, the British Airways ticket, and bring it to you. And so I said, but, the international terminal is right over there, so I'm going to run over there. But I'm not going to run there with my luggage, because it's ridiculous. Can you keep my luggage right behind the counter for me so that it'll be safe? She says, I'm sorry, we can't be responsible for your luggage. I said, don't worry. I'm not going to hold you responsible. Just keep it on that side of the counter so no one will take it. I'm sorry, sir. We can't have your luggage over here. I said, I'm not going to hold you responsible. But if I leave it out here, somebody's going to walk away with it. I mean, doesn't that make rational sense? She said, I'm sorry, sir, we can't. I said, all right, I understand you work here. May I speak to your supervisor, please? She gets on the phone.